What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about the top abilities in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. I just want to go ahead and tell you guys, I played my first full weekend league, and we were able to get 20 wins quite easily. We did have one disconnect. The other guys that won, pretty much it was just like whatever, dude. Like EA Sports is out to get blood, and we had to give it to him that day. No donations, though. So I think we finished pretty well I think this is our first weekend league that we actually finished. You guys will be able to tell me if I'm wrong or not. So we did what we needed to do. All right, we got the 20 wins, and part of what we did, we came in at number 42. So we'll get the top, 50 weekend league rewards or whatever this week, and try to, build the squad up as much as possible. One of the things that we did, we tried out some new offensive line abilities, but I want to urge you guys and lead you in the right direction always. I'm not sure if the O-line abilities really do anything consistently. So this was one of the abilities that I was told that was pretty good. Natural talent. So when you read what it actually does, it just gives you, you begin the game with blocker resistance. Does that mean anything good? Is it something like that's going to actually help you throughout the game? I don't know. Do they block any differently? I don't, for the most part, I got shedded earlier in a game where this guy, Trent Brown, he's garbage, but he's a Raider, so we rock him. He's a big guy, though, right? So when you look at the other abilities offensively, like lifeguard and weird stuff like that. Like how many people are, spin club moves, and it's weird. Tough nut. Like what? EA, who's naming this stuff? But it doesn't really matter. People are using varieties of O-line abilities and coming out there and getting great blocking and doing a lot of weird stuff. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands it's something going on with it. I just don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's like, oh my God, bro, how, does this really work? How does it work? Whatever. I don't think anybody can really explain it. It's just that when you fill up your O-line with abilities, they actually do stuff. For me, though, I was thinking about going back to Edge Protector because Edge Protector is just consistent. So I'm going to go ahead and refund this right now, especially on, like a guy like this that has an 84 overall and you have him on the outside. I think it's just better to have an Edge Protector. So that's one that's always been consistent for me as far as O-line I'm talking. Now, Secure Protector and Nasty Streak 100% on the tackles, they do work. I just want to make sure everybody understands that. It absolutely 100%, it does work. I would take a look at it if I were you guys to try to figure out what's going on, because if you're going to run the ball every play, it's disgusting to do it, but the Nasty Streak absolutely helps. Alright, so that's an ability that works. Again, Larry Allen, does he need an ability? I don't think he really does. Because he's just a beast, but if we can add something to him that makes him a lot better, it will help in the running game and stuff like that. All day, I've seen people use this as well. I've played somebody that had a whole O-line of just all days, and it really does keep your blitzer guys from coming in crazy. But again, I'm thinking for the most part, we could do something like add all day instead of what we have right now with the starting off the game with whatever the resistance points with the natural talent. It just doesn't seem like this does everything that people were saying that it does. You know what I'm saying? So I would probably go away from this right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take it off of the other two guys, and I'm just going to give the other guy, Edge Protector. We're going to take it off of Richie Incognito. We're going to take it off of Larry Allen, and I'm just going to, we're going to go and lab a couple more games just without it and see what's going on with it. If it turns out that I see a difference, I will notify you guys immediately. The next thing that you're going to want to know about, right now, either you have Dan Marino or you have tight end apprentice or your tight end. Okay? It is very, very important. Do not listen to anyone that tells you anything otherwise. Being able to create the different corners, the drags, the crossers and everything that this adds is definitely useful. All right, so once you have a tight end that has a 90 overall and more, whatever, you can add this to them. I think it's a very, very essential ability for whatever level you are, because it definitely it keeps your opponent guessing pretty much. And if you have Dan Marino, obviously you're going to probably have Hot Route Master, so this wouldn't apply. But if you do not have Dan Marino, then this would be a great ability to have. All right? Going over to the quarterback position, I think, this is my personal opinion, I think Josh Allenson is the best quarterback in the game. I think Gunslinger and Pass Lead Elite together make him play a lot better. Some of you guys prefer just Gunslinger. I see a huge difference with just having Gunslinger by itself. When I combine the two, I see a lot better with release and speed. All right, so I recommend that for this quarterback or any other strong arm that, you know, whatever you're using, because I think that it gives you a better velocity on the bullet passes. And for the most part, just don't throw a bullet pass when a guy looks open in the seam and a guy is 20 yards underneath. EA Sports will let him jump it, but even when you lob it and you direct it, it still comes out faster. So I think it's essential. You guys can go ahead and, you know, play around with it, see what you think, but I think it's definitely something that you should be looking at as far as the quarterbacks go. All right, now we jump over to Calvin Johnson, and look, just guys, understand the X factors. The double me is cool because when you're one-on-one, you're gonna moss the dude regardless of what's going on. And I just gave Cordell Patterson, you know, he has freight train. It is what it is, right? So now we jump over to the wide receivers, Calvin Johnson and Claypool. It is necessary to give them that matchup nightmare. Now, some of you guys are gonna say, yeah, but bro, Gmi, it just lights up everywhere and they don't usually catch the ball. That's true, but when they do decide to catch the ball, especially the way I play, they're gonna come down with it. In most cases, they will come down with it. So that's something that you guys should probably take a look at. The physical receivers, I wouldn't spend the 2 on deep out and deep in. I believe they nerfed that this year. On deep threats, though, I would probably take it for 1 and see if it works. But I'm waiting for Randy Moss to kind of solidify that theory, you know, as to whether it works or not. I'm going to definitely check that out. But again, with the physical receivers, I would just go with the 1 AP ability in matchup nightmare and just leave it like that. All right, that's everything for the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, we're going to take a look at the X factors, unstoppable force, and zone hawk. Now the zone hawk is only on Diablo because I user him, and it's easier once you get the first pick to get that because it's sort of like pick artist, but an X factor. Once it's on, you usually won't drop a pick. Does that mean you will always catch it? No, it's a Madden 22 video game. Nothing is guaranteed. All right, so we start off with the defensive side of the ball with the linebackers that are rushing in. Right now, I got buy one, get one, and I got edge threat. Now, is this doing stuff for me? Is it better than having another ability? Right now, it just helps out to make sure you guys usually have a pass rush point. You know, and when they have it, they're going to scream more than not. And that's it. Can this be interchanged with a lot of other abilities? Under pressure has been really nerfed badly. Instant rebate, you know, successful block sheds, you get a pass rush point. You know, unpredictable has been pretty good, but for the most part, it's just been doing weird stuff. There is a lot of other things that you could do. Because you have edge threat, you could combine it with like Ripper or Swim Club and stuff like that. Spinner, some of that weird stuff. I've seen people do it, and sometimes EA makes you go crazy with it. You know, secure tackler, no. Adrenaline rush, if you're guaranteed sacks, even if you're filled up, your pass rush points are filled up after you get a sack, it doesn't guarantee that your player is not going to get nano detected. And nano detection is so disgusting because you watch your player just stand there as you get dotted, and a developer thinks that that's okay. And that's been going on for years. So I don't know if anybody's saying anything about it, or like, yo, guy, what are you doing in the office with that fake mustache from SpongeBob and putting this in the game? But something is really bad about that, and you might want to take a look at it. So right now, this just benefits us because we spend a point and you get a free pass rush point. So it kind of enhances the ability of getting your players in because they always have pass rush points, right? Derrick, what is it? Derrick Thomas? Yeah, he also has the same exact thing. Just so you guys, you know, try to figure it out. Because the edge rushers, I can't get away from edge threat because when you send less than like 5 or 6, edge threats will get off randomly and just go in there and handle business. And yes, it's better than El Toro because some of you guys were asking about El Toro. Yo, Gmi, what's up with El Toro? What's up with it is that it sucks. And in some cases, will it work? Yes. Definitely not worth it for me, especially on a speed rusher. You could probably put it on Charles Haley and see what happens with it, but I wouldn't combine edge threat with El Toro because it's useless. I've tried that. It just doesn't work. Everybody else, with the exception of Ted Hendricks and Michael Strahan has inside stuff. Although it's a very, very bad ability most of the time, it really will help you in stopping the run. So I would definitely go ahead and take a look at that. We've been back and forth with this, guys. Yo, it sucks. It doesn't suck. It's trash. It's better to have it than not. It'll definitely help you stop the run. That's all I can really say. Will your guy run past the guy? Yes. But it'll help you stop in the run. Mike Haynes, Charles Woodson, Ronaldo Lott, Kam Chancellor, they're all mid zones. So I would definitely recommend mid zones out there for you guys. With Kam Chancellor, it's kind of unique though, because I was running mid zone on him earlier and the dude is garbage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off of him, and he's in a unique position where he gets deep in KO for 1. So it makes no difference. We'll just give him that and just let him sit there and see if he actually plays defense. You know, mid zone lights up everywhere. So it's either or. You can do whatever you want. But just so you guys know, I'm going to give him that 1 point ability because it's 1 point. One of the good things about getting the Ultimate Champion, and it's a benefit. And then finally, Ted Hendricks. Anybody you user at linebacker must have lurker. If they are a linebacker, not a sub linebacker, a regular linebacker, they must have lurker to animate. If you do not have lurker, your player will just stand there and laugh at you and not react. And those are the top abilities in the game right now. If you have any other questions, you want to talk about unpredictables, all that stuff, leave it in the comments and we'll talk about it. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Stay blessed. Stay well. One love, y'all.